Crocodiles, as a result of their design over millions of years, are extremely capable apex predator. So, crocodile it's got good eyesight, good hearing, good sense of smell, touch, but also these sensory receptors on the body that allow them to acutely feel vibration in the water and to hone in perfectly on, say, a wallaby drinking, a fish swimming in the water. They're basically the perfect water edge predator. My name's Gary Lindner. I'm the Crocodile Management Supervisor in Kakadu National Park, and today we're at Kales Crossing. Behind us, can be up to 70, 80 crocodiles this time of year. The surrounding waterways recede and crocs migrate into the river. But combined with that is also a bigger biomass of fish that's congregating, and therefore crocs are taking that opportunity to feed on those fish. Probably the highest risk zone, management zone in the park is Kales Crossing, because you've got a low-level waterway crossing going across the East Alligator River. But as a result of that, there can be high fishing activity. It's a great viewing spectacle for crocodiles and wildlife, particularly this time of year. It's basically a bottleneck of transport into Arnhem Land, so people are using the crossing on a daily basis. So with that comes a high management responsibility, basically managing visitor behaviour more than crocodile behaviour, because people are putting themselves at risk, and that risk is they could be attacked, seriously injured or killed. So the river for most of the year is very low visibility. A crocodile submerges and you can't see it. You don't know where it is, what it's doing. And that places everything at a crocodile's advantage. And so people that are at the water's edge cannot see a crocodile coming. They don't know how close they are to a crocodile. But the crocodile underwater, it knows exactly where it is. And the thing about it is you're always going to get a minority of people that think they know better, and particularly local people in the top end that have been here a long time. The croc's not going to eat me. They're watching your behaviour, and if they decide to eat you one day, they will.
It does tend to be locals because they get complacent and they go hunting, and then the pig's at the bottom near the billabong, and then they get taken as well as the dog.
Go hunting, fishing, you need that lure that you just lost on the rock. It's right there, I can see it, I'll get it. Tourists are made to be wary of them.
I won't do that. I won't go and fish, especially after seeing a lot of them in the river right there.
I start to hear a lot of stories, so yeah, I start to be really aware and to know that I don't have to approach them, to look at them, but far away.
Let him have it! Let him have it! Let him have it! Let him have it!
At the time of first contact, crocodiles and a cunning apex predator like Aboriginal people at the time placed activity constraints on each other. So an Aboriginal person fully understood the risk of going anywhere near crocodile habitat, especially the water. And crocodiles did as well, because they were exposed to a cunning apex predator on land armed with spears. But that sort of waned over time. Since protection, crocodiles have been exposed to a more almost vegetable-like presence of human beings, where they're standing there and they're non-threatening, they're taking photos. They might be lying there looking photogenic still. And the alarming thing for us is people taking that behaviour as crocodiles being non-threatening. They're still extremely dangerous, and you still don't get in the water. Since Kakadu was first declared in 1979, we've had 5 recorded deaths from crocodile attack that we know of. So each of those fatalities, people were on the water or in the water at the time. Kakadu is a joint managed environment, and traditional owners of this area, they take visitor safety very seriously. And as a result, there's an expectation that we'll manage it accordingly. Ginga, which is the saltwater crocodile, is not the problem here at Cales. It's people. They cause the problems. So crocodiles in the Northern Territory are extremely important to a variety of stakeholders. You know, not only Aboriginal people living on the land, but the tourism industry is extremely important. I think visitors' expectation when they come to the top end is to see a crocodile.
It's crazy to see this kind of thing, especially for French people. We're not used to this kind of animal.
Big ass animal, wild animal as well. Yeah, very impressive.
With crocodiles at the current numbers now, I think it's an extreme privilege for us, because as a kid growing up in the top end, we saw crocodiles very rarely. And then actually seeing the recovery of the population, I think it's special. But at the same time, get a full appreciation of understanding the risk of living alongside crocodiles in the top end.